This is where I was born, and this is where my father was raised. We're blessed in the Blackfoot with an abundant resource, water, soils, wildlife, and the open space to manage all those in. There's a lot of value in being able to work with the land, the people on the land, our family, and then the community, right? There's a lot of reward in that.
And when you look at our watershed map, there are a lot of people in the play, public and private, and we weren't talking to each other and not really worrying about how our neighbors felt and how we integrated into their life and how we integrated into people farther downstream. And there is a lot of work being done on public lands that private landowners didn't understand or weren't a part of. I think we'd sort of forgotten about the value that communities bring to solutions across a watershed.
In every community, there were people who were interested in what was going to happen here. They just needed to kind of get together, and so that's how we got started.
The first meetings that we had for the Blackfoot Challenge was in 1991. It was really a new concept, and it was like, yeah, let's sit down, yeah, let's talk, let's try to figure this out. And it really took all of us coming together to go, gosh, this is how conservation works.
The Blackfoot Challenge is a not-for-profit organization, and our board of directors is comprised of residents, ranchers, local businesses, NGO partners, and all public agencies who manage land in the Blackfoot watershed. We bring diverse interests to the table to share information, to find shared values, and to build partnerships to deliver solutions that matter to the community, the wildlife, and the land. Some of these solutions include removing livestock carcasses off of ranches so that grizzly bears and wolves don't come into close contact with people. We're also enhancing water storage in parts of the watershed through beaver dam mimicry. Our range riders are monitoring grizzly bears, wolves, and livestock across the landscape. We are working to put prescribed fire back in the landscape to enhance forest health and resiliency. And for many years, we've worked hard to introduce trumpeter swans.
So thank you to the Blackfoot Challenge for all your support and effort. All the private landowners in the Blackfoot that have swans nesting on your place, that have allowed us to come out and release swans. Science only takes you so far. It tells you where to work and what to do. It doesn't tell you how to do it. And really, what's important along with the science is the art of communicating. And it really works.
2021 Valley Block Party.
That to me is the Blackfoot Challenge.
It seems to be a fact that most of us can agree on most things. Most of the values we have, if we care about the Blackfoot, we all share. We share more values than not. Who doesn't want clean air, right? Water quality, healthy fish, open space, be able to see elk and deer from time to time. Who doesn't want to see that? Who doesn't want the community to be viable, right? And so focusing on what we agree on is how we build trust.
And when you do that, you really integrate people into a process of caring about land, caring about the value of their families. This is about creating a working landscape.
And that is a little bit of the three-legged stool, right? There's the economics, that has to be solid, sustainable. There's the resource, the ecology, that also has to be sustainable. And there's a social aspect. If there's not a local community for my kids to go to school, or my grandkids, things will fall apart, right? In order to make one solid stool, all those legs have to be balanced. We're here for just a blink, right, in time, just a blink. But while we're here, we're important, each of us in the role we play. And maybe that's why we're here.